What is good, my people? It's your boy Denzel FX. We're back again with another video. I have basically received yet another payout on my 100k account. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys 3 tips on how I consistently keep getting these payouts on this 100k account. So guys, the first tip I would recommend is basically manage your risk. What does this mean? Basically, it means that whenever you are trading, you need to understand what you are putting at stake on this trade. So obviously, for every trade that you take, you are risking 1% for a gain of, for example, 3%. For every risk that you take, there's going to be a reward. But the number one thing you need to understand is the fact that you need to understand how to manage this risk. So whenever you are trading, every single trade should have a similar risk type, or should I say a similar risk percentage. The maximum risk percent I use whenever I'm trading is 1.5%. And the minimum that I use is actually 1%. So for every single trade that I take, it's literally going to be balancing between 1% and 1.5. What you don't want to do is risk 1% in this trade, risk 2% in this trade, risk 3% on this trade. That's basically bad risk management. You need to be able to use consistent risk each and every time that you are trading. Personally, for me, I would change it between 1% to 1.5. If it is an A+ setup, I'm going to go for 1.5%. If it's a normal B+ or anything like that, I'm just going to stick with 1%. So the second tip I would say to you guys is that less is more. So whenever you are trading inside the market, you need to understand that there is literally over 40 forex pairs and so many commodities, indices, and all this kind of stuff, which will be too much things on the table, too much things on your plate. What you want to do whenever you're trading your live account is narrow it down. Less is more. Whenever you are trading, maybe stick to 1 to 3 pairs whenever you are trading. Personally, for me, whenever I'm trading, if it's Forex, I'm mainly going to stick with GBP, JPY. And if it's indices, you already know, I'm just going to stick with US 30. Other than that, that's literally it. Less is more. 1 pair, 1 session, and all that kind of stuff. And last but not least, guys, the last tip I would say is stick to your rules. Obviously, you managed to pass phase 1, pass phase 2 using some sort of strategy or some sort of trading plan, which got you to the stage where you are funded. So all I'm going to say to you guys is whatever rules that you have put in place to pass phase 1 and phase 2, stick to those rules consistently. If it says trade 1 session, literally just trade 1 session. If it says trade 1 pair, stick to that by trading 1 pair and all that good stuff. You don't need to go above and beyond whenever you're trading on funded accounts. Literally, like I said, less is more. Managing your risk, that's all you really need. Sometimes you can only just take 1 trade a week, which is all you really need. If it's a 1:3, you're up $3,000, you're up 3%, which is a lot of money for a lot of people around the world. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Those are the 3 tips I would give you guys in order to keep your account funded, and obviously in order to get consistent payouts inside the markets. So let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe.